Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Lloyd.
The first baseman, number 31.
And that one hammered. That's back. You can kiss it goodbye. His 22nd homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line.
The batter, number 31.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in an at-bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Big swing and a miss. Teal on second. Favre on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Now batting, number 31.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. And here it comes. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away.
We'll take a look at the 3 pitch.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies, Lloyd. He's already homered here in this one. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 4-2. Two outs, bases loaded. And now Justin Henry Malloy. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. To first, and that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Tigers 6 and the Rockies 2. Lloyd had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 10 hits.
1 down. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The pitch. Bunting for a hit. Lloyd. And he takes it himself for the out.
Perhaps he rushed just a little bit, didn't set the angle as the infield was back right there, and that's pretty much a gimme for a bunt base hit.
Runner on at first with one gone. Lloyd digging in for the Rockies. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent. Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Davis Schneider. The batter, number 31.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that bat.
Now batting, number 31.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Lloyd. The pitch. Faedo, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Here comes the pitch.
1-1.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch way upstairs. That one way inside. Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's, after 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
First for the victorious.
And now,
Batting
Lloyd.
fourth, the first baseman, number 31.
Ball 1, no strikes. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a foul straight back. And that's outside. 3-1.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. So 1 left. Bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Lloyd.
For the Rockies, the first baseman, number
As he
31.
turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they cut into the lead. It's 3-1.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Nope.
That one inside, and it's 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here in the third and final game of the series.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. The 2-1. Swung on, belted. Malloy on the move, racing back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a pitch. Grounder might be 2. 1 at second. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Lloyd. He's already homered in this game. Mateo runs. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Up next for Colorado, the second baseman, Brendan.
1 out. Runner at second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Lloyd. He's already homered here in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with 1 away and runners at first and second. First and second, 1 out. Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Oh, 1 now. Hit in the air, right field. Gets under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So first and second with 2 outs. And next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. On the ground to the left. Steps on the bag for the force, and we're headed to the 11th. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lloyd. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning. Well, you can see this team is feeling it right now. Look at the smiles, look at the high fives. They feel real good about this 3-game series sweep, and they get it done on the road. You talk about the confidence that that can produce. Tell you what, they're riding high right now. It's a nice win in this game.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
1 down. Lloyd digging in for the Rockies. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 runs across in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a little bit low. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the air, right field. Carroll has this one sized up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chris. Now batting, number 31.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Good eye on that spot. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. One and 2 here. Got it. Now 2 out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bats.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Pete Alonso. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. Top of the 6th inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Lloyd.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher. Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
Now
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Your pitch, drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Righty to the plate. That's down and in. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed.
So 1 out, nobody on. Lloyd now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, a tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base.
Lloyd digging in for the Rockies.
The first baseman, number 31.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Davis.
Back here at Chase Field, here's a big power threat.
Baseman,
Lloyd.
number 31.
Come on, let it rip right here.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. And another ball.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Let's go.
Pitch misses there. 3-2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Come on, two. Kid, way I hit the baseball.
Now batting.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Go to second. Out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Get a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Now batting, number 31.
Strike one. Lloyd goes 5-5, just 19 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the 0-1. Fought off foul.
Wait for your pitch up there.
And a pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Hey, one time right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the runner holds.
Now
You hear
batting,
people talk about letting the ball trot.
So one gone with a runner at third. Lloyd, the next to hit, 1 for 3. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to not get excited about a player with this much athleticism, this much talent.
0-1.
Just such a rare thing in baseball. And you know, just about every front office is watching him and dreaming of having their own guy like him in the organization.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see.
Marte on to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
now batting, left fielder,
And now the first baseman, Lloyd.
number 31.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Let it fly. Let's go right here. Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
The 0-2. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Next offering is downstairs.
It's a good take.
Hey, here we go. You got this.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And here it comes. That one ripped right center field.
All right, round it here.
And in one hops the wall. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. Lloyd with an okay game in the loss.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks.
And now Lloyd.
Leading off for Colorado, the first baseman, number 31.
The wind and the pitch. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 24th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Now batting, number 31.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Bader quickly throws it in, and it's now first and second to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, could be two. One at second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The batter, number 31.
Foul ball there. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nothing across here this half. 2-3. Now here is Lloyd. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel sizing this one up. Brings it in for the third out. So one left for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
But when you're on a 7-game losing streak, you've been both bad and unlucky. This win will be their reset button. I think now all of a sudden the ball will start to bounce their way, and before you know it, they'll be getting those breaks, and the other team will go home frustrated.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. So in now for Colorado, Lloyd.
Number 31.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
The batter, number 31.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike three. Keep him swinging. Good job at damage control. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Lloyd.
Number 31.
Kelly back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Rockies looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Hauls it in, and there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Lloyd. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right side, and it stays fair. Around third. One run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers.
You have to find a way to score the runner from third, especially with less than 2 outs. Wait for the pitch you want and hit it as hard as you can.
Popped in the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one down. Here's Kike Hernandez.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
2 on, 1 out. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout, but no advance from the runners.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Now the third baseman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Right side. Carroll moving under it.
You're scoring.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Rockies 3.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Colorado Rockies. With my partner, Chris Singleton. And now Lloyd.
Batting fourth.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not.
31.
He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. Just off the inside edge.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of 2 in the series. That one ripped. You can kiss it goodbye. The Rockies score first. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the...
And we're back. Bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Lloyd.
Number 31.
The pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Inside, backs him off again. Fastball almost got him there. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
The batter, number 31.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 4-4. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
One down, and now the first baseman, Lloyd. 3 for 3, and he's homered 3 times. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Through base hit. Fires to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. They lead it in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet. knowing that you can come through with a good swing, and there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, one out. Here's Kike Hernandez. Two on, one out. Swing and a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Lloyd was a big contributor for them in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 7 hits.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Lloyd.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, number 31.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That is the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning, the solo homer, and it puts them ahead. Second inning coming up here in Denver. It's the Rockies 1 and the Astros nothing.
The batter, number 31.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Runners at the corners, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some.
Now batting, number 31.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a pitch. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Back foot slider ties him up. Struck him out. It's a 4-run inning as a result of 2 homers. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Rockies 7 and the Astros 3. So 2 away with nobody on. Lloyd digging in for the Rockies. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a 2-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
And here it comes.
Ball inside.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. He circles the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark. Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Lloyd riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
First pitch coming your way next. Next to hit for the Rockies, Lloyd. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
Hey,
Squirts away a little bit.
You're a ball, 1 strike.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a single might score 2. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Ball 1
Ball,
there.
2 strike.
That one missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Righty delivers. And he grounds one to the right side. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
That is it. The designated hitter. Sean Duchamp.
Here's Trevor
Batting
Larnach.
second, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Tying run is at first. You're in game one of this 3-game set. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Kike. How about that double play?
Batting third.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now batting, number 31.
They can come to you.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch
No
right
ball,
there.
one strike.
Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runner.
Runner takes off for third. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Buxton sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. The Rockies strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning getting started. Here's some real power at the plate. Lloyd.
Number 31.
Paddock back to work. Liner to second. It picked on the hop. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sean Duchamp.
Here's Royce Lewis.
Now batting,
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground, out to short. Hernandez over to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. So in now for Colorado, Lloyd. This guy with light tower power. Just missed. Balazovic, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. On a line out towards center. Buxton pulls that one down, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this game is still tied at 2-2. The final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 12 hits.
Lloyd now at the plate.
The first baseman, number 31.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And down on strikes. That ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score.
Now batting, number 31.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. Back at target field, and now the first baseman, Lloyd.
Number 31.
Ryan back to work.
All these Rockies, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They've found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
No, that's it.
And that one is inside ball one.
Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
The punch out there, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for them.
So digging in, Lloyd.
The batter.
Really
Number
interesting to see
31.
him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around the game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people
0-1.
excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for.
Runner at third, 2 gone. So here's Christian Vasquez. 2 outs. Out to short, Fabra. Fires across the diamond, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota. They lead it 6-2.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can.
Lloyd digs in now.
The first baseman, number 31.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 0-1.
Run.
This one in the dirt.
0-2.
But no advance from the runners. Two on, 1 out. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy.
Now batting, number 31.
And first offering is fouled off.
All these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this
1 ball,
offense
1
would
strike.
like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Left field. Sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
The batter, number 7. Second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Now batting, number 31.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there.
So 1 out, nobody on. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Farmer.
1 down, base is empty. And that bunted towards first. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, in Lowry, Montero.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lloyd. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Come on now, big fella.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. First and second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Left for Colorado.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around, up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning.
Coming to you live from Southern California, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Colorado, Lloyd. Musgrove back to work. And that's a base hit.
All right, make the turn, make the turn.
Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle.
Now batting, number 31.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Now 1 and 2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in, holds the runner at third, Bases now loaded. Only one away. Bases loaded with one away. And now the right fielder, Sean Bouchard.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Now batting, number 31.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. That's down and in.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swings through that one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fires over to first. And that is the... So digging in, Lloyd. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Pop up here, third base side. Machado makes the play. Out.
Now batting,
number 2.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those guys.
Lloyd played well enough in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, your 2025 San Diego Padres.
Back here at Petco Park. Today's starting pitcher, Lloyd.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Bruce Naylor at the plate and takes high there. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball,
And another ball. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground. And foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Ball 1 there. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throw safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
2 on, 2 outs. That one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Around third. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Tatis over at second. Cronenworth on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 2 men left straight. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Paul DeJong. And a pitch. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. DeJong, a former All-Star. 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2015. 0-2 now. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8.
Gilberto Celestino, the next up for the Padres. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. The Padres down by a pair here in the 2nd game of the series. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there are 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
2 outs, base is empty. Yu Chang, the next to hit. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. Foul ball.
Hey, two-way now.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim. Lloyd back to work. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Next for the Padres, Bruce Naylor. The walk and a run scored his first time. And ball 1.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Hey, nobody away.
Just off the inside edge. Lloyd, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one finds the zone, and it's 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Campusano avoids the first pitch for ball 1.
Get him out of there.
The pitch. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering upstairs. Lloyd, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Late with the swing there. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Struck him out looking.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Swung on, belted. Mateo raging back towards the wall. And he brings it into the warning track. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies 3. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Paul DeJong.
DeJong.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Way high. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And another ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So digging in now for San Diego, Gilberto Celestino. Outside low, and that's ball 1. DeJong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Chang batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Close play, but in there.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. That misses, and that's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards left center, on the move. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Here's the left fielder, Bruce Naylor.
The left fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, Boog, transitioning from the minors to facing big league lineups can be a daunting task. And this rookie has been feeling the heat. However, every tough inning is a lesson learned, and overcoming these hurdles will only make him stronger in the long run.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Gets under it and pops it up. Romo in position. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the third out. A run. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. There's a swing and a drive. Montgomery going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Tatis up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Next pitch is outside.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
He swings and fouls one off. Blanco goes 5 feet 11 inches, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. The 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. One left for San Diego. They lead at 5-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kenta Maeda.
He doesn't get a lot of strike.
Lloyd with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on.
Now here is Lloyd.
Leading off for the Rockies, the first baseman, number 31.
The wind of the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Kinnear. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Back here in San Diego, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Lloyd. Lloyd, just 19 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. He was late there, strike 1.
All these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, digging in, Lloyd. The wind and the pitch. And that one hammered. Celestino going back. You can kiss it goodbye. It just got out of here. Home run number 30 on the year. And they close the gap. It's 6-3.
took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Lloyd. He's already homered in this game.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. Huge call, third strike. And now it's Manny Machado. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Lloyd with a nice showing despite the loss. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
I really like how he looked in this one, Boog. He consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. They didn't win, but he can be proud of this game.
The final line score for this.